Hi, I'm Rebecca O'Toole, and welcome to the first episode of Rebecca Reviews. For my first review, I'm going to count down my top 10 favorite horror movies of all time. These are the 10 movies that hold a special place of honor on my DVD shelf, right between my Lord of the Rings box set edition and my Ultimate Collector's edition of The Wizard of Oz. That is a weird combo. Anyway, just sit back, relax, and enjoy my top 10 favorite horror movies.
Jaws.
Oh boy, Jaws. Well, this movie is special for so many reasons. Aside from basically launching Steven Spielberg's career, it was the first real summer blockbuster ever to hit theaters. And for anyone who swum in an ocean, a lake, or even a pond, your experience will never really be quite the same again. Jaws. It may not be safe to go into the water, but it's safe to go into the theater.
Steven Spielberg presents Gremlins.
Huh, another Spielberg production. Well, I'm sure that's the last of them. Anyway, Gremlins is one of those movies that people have been ripping off ever since it made money. It made people scared. I don't really see what's so scary about it anyway. It's just the story of a boy and his... Ah! What the hell was that thing? Ah, yes, Gizmo, that cuddly little freak. Apparently the puppeteers put these shots in because he was such a pain in the ass to manipulate. But after Gizmo, what could possibly be scarier? Yeah! Okay, you know what, that's fine, because, surely this thing had to be rated so high that no children could see it and be traumatized, so it doesn't matter how... Okay, that's right. This movie, along with Indiana Jones, was responsible for the PG-13 rating being made. Way to go there, Steven Spielberg. Way to go. Just roll the next clip.
Poltergeist. It knows what scares you.
Another Spielberg production? Was this guy just trying to terrify everybody? Okay, just go ahead and show me the clip of whatever it is I'm never going to be able to look at the same way again. Oh no, Steven Spielberg, you are not ruining TV for me! Show me something else! It goes to show you, I'm already scared of clowns! That's not gonna bother me at all! Closets? Just show the next movie. Ever had a dream about a toy trying to kill you? Well, chances are this movie is where it generated. And while it's true, most horror movie sequels suck, I actually prefer Child's Play 2 to the original. Why, you might ask? More Chucky. Yes, Chucky, that killer doll that's been played by Brad Dourif for the last 22 years. A serial killer trapped in a doll's body, don't ask, and trying to get into the body of a 6-year-old boy. Not as creepy as it sounds.
Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back.
And contrary to all logic, the killer doll thing was actually pretty scary. It led to some pretty inventive deaths, like the death of an orphanage worker. Wow, that's kind of depressing. Quick, Chucky, tell a joke!
How's it hanging, Phil?
Now, to be fair, I haven't actually seen Hellraiser 2, which I've heard is the superior film. But if it's as good as number 1, I'm in. The plot of the movie is a bunch of demons called Cenobites are brought forth from this mystical puzzle box to torment people with pleasure and pain until they turn into a pile of goo. Not really sure what's going on there. Moving on.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Moving on! Now, if you've ever seen The Grudge, you probably fall into one of two camps. Watch this clip. Now, did you piss yourself with fear or with laughter? Because there seems to be no middle ground between those two viewpoints on this movie. Personally, I think it's pretty freaking scary. And to be fair, this is a remake of the Japanese original, but they used a lot of the same cast, including her. And houses, another thing I can't look at the same. Well, at least my love of the outdoors is safe.
Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2 is another one of those movies where it was better than its predecessor. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the original Evil Dead, but Evil Dead 2 had better money, better actors, and, most of all, more Bruce Campbell. I mean, look at the man! He was as awesome from every single pore!
Groovy.
I mean, tell me, could there even be a better action hero than Bruce Campbell? He doesn't count.
Killer clowns from outer space.
Now, the reason these movies are tied on my list is for one very special reason. Pretty much everyone I know with a fear of clowns can trace it back to this. Or this.
See you in your dreams. Oh, come back anytime. Bring your friends.
It's amazing how two movies can change the face of a beloved children's icon so much. I know I'll never look at Ronald McDonald the same way again. It seems like Krusty the Clown's the only one I can trust.
I'm Krusty the Clown, and I'm going to kill you.
Didn't even pull the string that time.
I am shocked! Shocked! Well, not that shocked. Now, to be fair, most people don't consider Silence of the Lambs a true horror movie, which kind of boggles my mind. I mean, any movie where they have a guy chopping up women to make their flesh into a suit and not consider that a horror movie, that's crazy. Not to mention this.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
This movie also won 5 Oscars, including Best Picture and Best Lead Actor. For a horror movie even to get nominated is incredible and pretty much unprecedented. Of course, with a movie like that in the running, what could I possibly pick for number 1?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh yeah, the movie that spawned 8 sequels, including a meta movie, a versus fight, and one extremely crappy remake. But we're not here to talk about that today. And in these first few movies, Freddy was actually still considered pretty scary. It wasn't until much later that he got funny. There was a touch of humor in these films, but it was only a touch.
Watch this.
It wasn't until about 4 or 5 when this Freddy showed up.
Great graphics.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
So Freddy's first film takes the top spot in my top 10 horror movie review. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I'm Rebecca, and I'm reviewing it.